Hi guys, I am at my grandma's place. Got the bike with just one more load of stuff. And this is where I've got a little collection of my things. There's actually not as much in here as I thought there was, but obviously I'm about to add to that now. Last night was my last night in the woods. There's really very little stuff left in there. I've transported most of it now. Like I say, small collection of things here. And a much larger collection of things at Mum and Dad's. But you know, I was ruthless when I moved out there with only taking useful items, and I've added a few things to the collection, you know, like just a cooking setup, basically. A really basic kitchen setup. And, you know, various different tools that I needed throughout the job. You know, and like I say, everything that I took in there, bar the construction materials, which obviously we needed a van for, everything else I took in there by bicycle, and it's all come out by bicycle as well. Once you get a few racks and bags on your bike, it's amazing what you can transport. Something else that's really positive about the last few days of moving all this stuff, like the load I'm carrying this morning, I've got clothes, I've got food, and I've just got tools and odds and ends there. That's a sleeping bag liner, there's some more clothes in there. The loads I've been carrying these past few days are much, much heavier than the camping setup I'm taking to France. You see, so I'm actually going to be travelling, it's going to feel like I'm travelling pretty light when I actually set off on the trip. The sun has finally broken through the clouds. I think it might last 10 or 15 minutes before it's gone again. So yeah, what do we have in here? Bicycle parts, some kitchen stuff that I really just didn't want to abandon in there. That's part of the solar panel setup that I totally forgot about. You know, just some odds and ends. So that can all stay in there, and I just need to add all of this junk to it as well. Not junk, it's all real, useful, relevant stuff. Not taking any junk to Avalon. Right, well that takes care of that. It was a perfect day for shed painting, really. And now I'm returning to the woods just to get my camping gear. That's all I've got left there, and then I'm going to leave the place behind. Got back here a little later than I'd hoped. So the bike is half loaded now. It's just after sunset out there, and it's let's check the temperature, 7 degrees. Okay, it's not too bad. I can live with that. If it's like this all the way down France, I'm going to be praising Lucha Jesus every single day, because I will tolerate cold. I will tolerate serious cold if it's dry. It's just going to make the whole thing just easy. It's going to be a breeze, right? So I've got the camping gear on there. Do I need this cup? I think I'm going to take the cup. I can always donate it to someone if I decide it's an excessive luxury. So there you have it. This 2-year, one-man, anti-social experiment has come to a close. What did we learn? We learned a whole bunch of things, I guess. A lot of them were documented in the video. You'll find a link to the playlist in the description box. But I think that that really I'm gonna think back about it, and think back over the last 2 years, rewatch the videos, especially the early ones, which I haven't seen for a very long time, and I'm gonna make another kind of, like I did the 365 days video, I'm going to do a 2-year video, you know, like a complete recap of the whole thing, basically. This is it, really. I was hoping I was going to be able to film a little montage of me riding out into the sunset, riding out of the forest into the sunset, but I've missed that by almost an hour, so yeah, just going to get my panniers, chuck them on the bike and leave the forest.